Hi there, and thank you so much for watching. Welcome to the status update for Saturday, April 18th. And I realized that I kind of stopped making these sort of financial status updates in favor of doing the vlog every day in April project, where I just kind of do like a day in the life vlog. And I wanted to get back to doing the financial status updates because that's kind of the core of why I started my YouTube channel, and that's really what I want to stay true to and be authentic to. And be faithful in, really. So I guess the reason why I had stopped making the updates was because there really wasn't that much to update, and to be honest, I had kind of taken my eye off the financial ball. I'm still on the field, I'm still committed to living debt-free and to being debt-free, but I kind of felt like with some of the things that have been happening recently, I had different priorities and different things became important to me, and I sort of noticed that process over the month of March and then here now into April. I didn't even do a budget for April, and that's kind of that's not okay, and I don't want that to be something that I continue doing, because I've seen this sort of pattern in my own life. It's like for the first, and then Dave always says it takes 3 months to do a budget. My March budget was crap, and I didn't do one for April. So it's like I'm really jazzed month one, month two, some stuff happens, month three I just throw it out the window. So I've noticed this before, and I really want to stop that and get back to it. So I think kind of the root causes for me taking my eye off the ball was, like I said, different things became important, but the way that I pursued the things that became important was not, I didn't serve my mission to live debt-free. So I kind of want to take a step back and realize that and try to come at it in a different way. So what was important, I decided, was relationships and service. And I did that in a way that wasn't financially responsible, and I really just decided to go and spend like $117 at Sephora just because I felt like it, and that's not that doesn't serve my greater mission, which is to be a good steward financially. It made me feel a little bit better about myself, but it didn't help achieve my greater goal. So, and what I needed was to feel better and to feel more affirmed. And I guess this goes back to being a woman and being single. I think I'm just kind of going to throw it all out there because these are all elements that contribute to my financial situation. And I think that could be for anyone. It doesn't necessarily have to be only because, I'm a woman and I'm single. You could be a guy and thinking, oh, well, I need this to feel better about myself, or a married woman saying, oh, I need this to feel like I'm having some me time. So I think what it came down to was making financial decisions that didn't serve my core financial goal. And I want to recognize this on Saturday, April 18th, and to realize that what I really realize what I was looking for, and think about another way to come around it, or to come at that goal. So the goal was relationships and feeling better about myself. And the way I went at it was to spend, for example, $117 at Sephora. And really what I could have done was taken a step back and said, and really written it down. And that's really where it comes down to for me, is getting things on paper and seeing them in front of you. So that's kind of what I ended up, and I ended up returning most of the stuff anyway. So it wasn't a huge thing, but it made me stop and realize, like, what am I doing here? I'm pursuing these goals. These are well and good goals, relationships and service, but I can pursue them in ways that serve me better financially. So that kind of long-winded explanation aside as to why I haven't been updating so regularly on the status reports, financial status reports. Here's just kind of a quick, I'm still at the same balance student debt-wise. I haven't made a big payment in a while because I had some other legitimate expenses, like I had to go to the dentist, taxes were due, and I'm also saving for a new car, or for a new used car, and that's going to be a bit of a process. So I realized that this also isn't going to go in a linear fashion. It might be that I put big student debt payments on hold for a little bit while I deal with the car, and then make a huge a huge student debt payment later on in the year. But I want to definitely acknowledge that peaks and valleys, and make a point to be mindful and conscious of that. So I finished taxes, thank God. Tax season is done. I do still have to deal with 2 other years in which there was a mistake in filing. I need to get those returns, amend them, and then resubmit them. which is going to be a process, but I kind of have put it off because I feel like it's going to be such a process, and it really probably won't be as complicated as I made it out to be in my head. So putting that out there. And also I thought I'd kind of end with a quote that I heard and I'm trying to incorporate now. It was just mentioned to me in passing. And the quote is, ask yourself what's really important and then have the courage to build your life around the answer. And that's what I'm in the process of doing right now. And thank you so much for watching this and kind of listening to my my talking around financial matters. I feel like you find out what's important to you with how you spend your money and how you spend your time. Money and time. That's what we have. And we're told to be the best stewards that we can be. So that's my mission, and thank you so much for watching and joining in with me. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe so you don't miss a step along this crazy journey. So hope to see you again soon, and thanks again for watching. Bye.